Good evening. Thank you very much for coming to the second annual Something for Kelly Foundation fundraiser. I'd like to introduce you to my sister, Kelly's mother, Nancy.
I just want to thank you all for coming. In the Illinois Gala, we had well over 250 people. But those are our family, our friends, Kelly's family and Kelly's friends. You all don't know me, you didn't know Kelly, and yet you're here. So you're so much more important because we appreciate your support, your coming out, and your interest in our foundation.
The reality is that if we chose our life path, everything that came into our life was what we chose to be there, we probably would never change. It is those things, sometimes positive and sometimes tremendously challenging, that change us and make us the person we're meant to be. We believe that life is a purpose of change and growth. We do not come into this world to simply live as we came in and leave, but rather to change, to grow, and with that change and growth, positively influence those around us and the world around us. As a teacher, she could not be the person she is today had she not been faced with the disease of anorexia. But most importantly, to be able to take that light and inspiration and share it further. Monica.
I've come to realize that being centered is the foundation of being strong, which is why when I tell this story tonight, I'm standing here and I feel strength in what happened to me. But again, you can only overcome this disorder if you approach it in this way. You can change, you can learn to love yourself, you are meant for amazing things.
But last night at that trip, we were sitting at a big table with a lot of people, and I had a big food in front of me, and I started to mush it around. And it wasn't a conscious choice. Remember, just I heard a little voice in my head that thought, I never have to eat ever again. I never have to eat again.
I understand what it feels like to be in the throes of this eating disorder. I know what it feels like to feel lonely and isolated and afraid of yourself. Again, my commitment is to inspire people to help this cause, to inspire their children, to find their voice. Whatever you believe in, find your purpose and recognize your gifts.
We appreciate the amazing support that we've experienced in the 2 years that since Patty kind of brought this to light. We appreciate all of you being here. We ask you to continue to support us, as Terry said, whether that be through money or time or talent. Please continue to help us with this fight.
The one thing I always like to remember about Kelly is what a friend told me about her. She said when Kelly walked into the room, there was a presence. You knew you were in the company of someone who had a great capacity to love and who always looked out for everybody.
Monica's speech touched me. It's an emotional thing for me. We lost our daughter. I would hope that none of you will ever have that experience, to lose a daughter, a friend, a granddaughter, or a niece. So this is where we have to start. So thank you for coming.
And thank you so very much for coming out tonight. We appreciate you. We thank you, and we hope to see you again next year. Have a good rest of the night.